Yes! That's awesome! What? You just took one in the jugular, man!
Hello everyone and welcome to Action RPG. I'm your host Aaron, and for today's video we're headed to the world of the Last Epoch Kickstarter page. Now something on Discord that people like to do is go watch my first videos and then poke fun at me. And I totally get it. I'm never pulling those videos down. I like having them there as a reminder of where we were and where we are now. Same thing with EHG. I know this Kickstarter page isn't always going to be here. So we're going to take a look at over 5 years ago, their ideas for Last Epoch, where they are now. It's just going to be kind of a fun video. And we are going to poke fun at them. So 11th Hour Games, don't take it personally, all right? This is just part of the way it goes. All right, Kickstarter Last Epoch. It's going to be a good journal. Okay, I want this video to live on forever. Now, we are going to watch this video. That is pure gold. And it has a very different looking mic. You guys are going to love it if you know Mike, the senior developer who streams on Fridays. Okay, first thing you notice on this page, like my eyes went to it, and that is the estimated delivery date for Last Epoch is April 2020. Looks like you missed the mark a little bit there. Now, what really happened is scope creep, happened as far as replacing all the assets. I don't think that they intended for Last Epoch to be a game that competed with PoE and Diablo. And at this point, it is in many regards. So with that scope creep, the game obviously kept getting pushed back farther and farther. As we go down, their stretch goals for funding, they've hit 210,000, they hit 240,000, but we missed the lore journal, PvP modes, and character customization. Womp womp. Another thing that I noticed on the mastery classes, okay? Riddle me this. Knight looks good. Well, Knight is now Sentinel, okay? The Knight's gone. The Forgotten Knight, by the way, is in the End of Time. That's where it came from. Rogue, Mage, Primalist, Acolyte. Now, the Acolyte I find very interesting. Because if you notice, the two Acolyte classes are Necromancer and Warlock. Why did the Warlock get pulled off and the Lich got put on? It's a good question. I want that question answered. The Lich isn't even on this initial mastery wheel. I want to know why. All right, looking at features. Okay. I'm going to show you why everybody got really mad. This is the old passive system. The passive grid. Why everybody got mad about trade when they first said item gifting. Okay. Lost memories. That's gone. Eternity caches to make legendaries. Trading. Player economy is one of the most enjoyable aspects of the genre for many players, and we want to do it justice. Last Epoch will have a bizarre system which players will be able to anonymously buy and sell items with other players using their gold they found in their adventures. We are designing the system very carefully to ensure that while the bazaar can be a fantastic way to find certain items, it will never overshadow the rewards of engaging with the world itself. So when they came out and said that the game is going to have item gifting, and people thought it was only going to have item gifting, all the Kickstarters were like, what the heck? You literally put in your Kickstarter that player economy is one of the most enjoyable aspects, and we want to do it justice. So that is where all that drama came from. But they have fixed that. So we're good. Gates of the Memoriam is gone. Epoch's Call is gone, or at least not in the game yet. In the Kickstarter, PvP. Oh, yes, it is in there. Engage in duels of 2 versus 2, 3 versus 3, 5 versus 5, and a free-for-all combat. Ooh. I've been trying to set up Friday night fights for a long time, and I can't set it up because we don't have PvP yet, but that is something that is going to be coming for the future. Ladders and rankings, cycles, pay model, cosmetics. Okay, so where would your money go if you were a previous Kickstarter? Okay, you could kickstart at $10, all right, $20, $35, $50, $75, $100, $150, $250, $400, $750, $1,000, $2,500, $5,000, and $10,000. Now, if you gave EHG back in the game. 10 grand. What does that get you? Good question. You get a special title and badge. The Last Epoch team will design and implement a unique boss encounter, art, mechanics, animations, and environment to your specification within reason. Be immortalized in the world of Eterra for bringing the player base a memorable encounter. This boss and your zombie will have the highest chance in the game to drop the items designed by you. Oh, it sounds like a little pay to win there. I don't know. The Last Epoch team will design an exclusive cosmetic character effect to your specifications within reason. No other player will have access to it. 10 grand. And I do have a question. If anybody out there is willing to admit, because it's awesome, that you gave them 10 grand, I want to know which boss fight is yours. Okay? And you're probably wondering, Aaron, how many people actually paid 10 grand? Great question. There was, where are you? 10 grand, 4 backers. 4 people paid 10 grand. Okay. Is that a Ziggy D? Oh, Ziggy D's got a quote on here. And Gazzy. 5,000. Eterra Forum, title, and badge. The Last Epoch team will design and implement an exclusive mini pet to your specifications that no one else will have in the world of Eterra besides you. And it's really interesting. They always talk, this is something that me and Guilty laugh about, is they always talk about it has to be lore based. We got to make sure everything is based upon the lore of the game anytime you implement it. And then in here it puts, or a flying giraffe. I don't know if a flying giraffe is lore based. Then you've got Oribus, 2,500 bucks. And by the way, the Eterra pack for 5 grand has 8 backers. 8 backers. Oribus, design an in-game lost memory, a collection of items that combine to tell a story that provide powerful and unique bonuses to the player. Oh, lost memories aren't even in the game. So how are you going to take care of the Kickstarters? We'll use your ideas to create unique art mechanics, lore, and fitting name, and then get it in-game for all the players to discover. Oribus was purchased by only 2 backers. Only 2. And now we're moving up to the big one. This is the one where everybody dropped all their cash. Immortal. Design an in-game unique item with the developers. We'll use your ideas to create unique art, mechanics, lore, and fitting name, then get it in-game for all players to discover. Now, I am the sole person that was lucky enough to have this gifted to me by Judd. This is how we got Aaron's Will, my new Golem armor, into the game. I didn't have to spend $1,000. I just had to make 400 YouTube videos. Maybe you could too. And under the Immortal pack, it says here only 6 backers. It's probably more like 600 backers, or at least maybe a couple hundred. They had to shut this one down. So those are the different packages as far as Kickstarter goes. Now, I hope you're ready for this. I hope you are ready for the original Kickstarter video. And just so you know, this is pre-alpha 0.49. 0.4.9. Right now we're on 0.9.0. Here we go. Last Epoch.
Hello, my name is Judd Kobler, CEO of 11th Hour Games and Game Director for Last Epoch, the next great action RPG. Last Epoch is a top-down action RPG that combines time travel, engrossing character customization, and endless replayability. Think back to your...
First off, another ongoing joke is that this game in the Kickstarter video had multiplayer. 1, 2, 3.
Favorite childhood games, the ones you shared with your closest friends. The games where you could spend countless hours killing monsters, building an awesome character, and hunting for perfect items. Games like this were an essential part of what made me who I am and this is not only true for me, but the entire team here at 11th Hour Games. Our team has been working on Last Epoch as a passion project for close to a year now. We built a talented team of dedicated ARPG players who are dead set on perfecting the formula that make these games so entertaining, while adding our own touch to the genre.
Time travel.
Yes! Yes! That's Mike! Oh my gosh, I absolutely love it. What's up, Mike? Mike's my boy. I think.
Travel is a key factor tying Last Epoch together. Throughout the story,
He's for
we'll
sure
travel
not
to
reading
4
either.
distinct eras in time and see how each zone changes throughout the ages. See the untouched beauty of nature and its fall. Face the wrath of prideful gods and witness their defeat. Battle dark empires built upon the ashes of the past. And most importantly, discover the secrets of the void and its ruin.
Ooh.
Every location can be explored in each era, with alternate timelines featured prominently in our endgame systems.
Another vital pillar of our design is character identity. You'll pick between 5 base classes that advance into one
I
or
don't
two
see
master
Lich
classes
on
that will
here.
unlock new and powerful abilities.
Dude, that totem shot out homing shards like that. I guess that's still in the game. Hey, you notice the UI? Very small, very off to the side. I'm big on simple UI. I do not hate this at all.
Characters in Last Epoch all have a deep backstory, are visually distinct, and have access to exclusive skills that can be each customized with their own augment tree.
OG skill trees.
This, combined with our passive grid system, creates an ideal toolbox for building characters that play how you want them to, without sacrificing their identity.
A randomized loot system helps foster strong character customization, but in more ways than simple numerical increases.
I don't know this
Impactful
person.
item mods ensure that loot consistently promotes interesting character choices. You're also able to extract power from these items through our crafting system.
Oh, you got the slab in
Use resulting
here.
fragments to enhance your gear. This customization, along with unique items and powerful gear sets, come together to let you tailor your character to be what you want. This loot system is the fuel of our endgame, creating a deep and engaging item hunt to go along with our other endgame challenges.
Look at the visual improvements that have happened over 5 years. Yeah, this is like 5 years old. Look at this.
We have details on all of these systems you can check out on our Kickstarter page or at our website, lastepochgame.com.
I feel like the
We
OG
currently have a
tornadoes
playable
look
demo
good.
that anyone can download. This is a pre-alpha build that does not contain all the features we expect to have upon full release. We're already getting very positive feedback from our rapidly growing community, whose input is helping us shape development. We've come a long way since
I've
we
looked
began
through
this
that and
project.
didn't know any of
While
the
we have the
YouTubers.
majority of the base systems in place, we still have a massive amount of content to create. With funding, we can proceed to the next phase of development, allowing us to support full-time content creation and to bring our multiplayer servers online. Your generous support will help us make Last Epoch the
Multiplayer
next great
servers.
action RPG. If you have questions, check out our FAQ, visit the website, or join our active Discord for constant updates and the opportunity to speak directly with our responsive development team. From everyone here at 11th Hour Games, thanks, and see you soon, travelers.
Okay, that Mike in the video doing his presentation is the best part of this video I am making and the Kickstarter page. I love it. Look, he's OG. I want to know, Judd or Mike, if you watch this video, how many of these people still work there? It's Judd at the top. It's Mike. Those are only 2 people I know. I want to know who else works there. All right, everybody, that's the video. 11th Hour Games Kickstarter page, where it all began. Were you one of the people that spent 10 grand, 5 grand, 2,500? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. 2 asks at the end of this video. Ask number 1, hoping today is the day I have earned your subscription. Hoping today is the day you make the decision to push that little red button. I would really appreciate it. It really does help the channel as we move through 2023. Ask number 2, check out my Patreon. Thank you to the first 63 members that have signed up. Become an instant ARPG VIP and get Patreon exclusive content at the first link in the description. Weekly podcast, weekly blog post, access to the VIP lounge so you can chit chat with me every day, chance to win custom merch, special title, the ability to stream audio and video with me throughout the week. Lots of goodies. First link in the description, and over 20 viable build guides down there as well. That's all I've got. Hopefully you were entertained or at least learned something. Aaron, out.